Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is preseason race number 4 here for the NOSSCAR Sportsman Series. Green flag is out at Richmond International Raceway. The 99 car there you see is JCN, Caleb Starr in the 95, Timac in the 24, Humpy in the 43. Humpy goes to the inside on all these guys, and he's going to look for the lead here going into turn 3. Couldn't quite get it. Caleb Starr is going to get it. Trouble for You is going to get up to 4th. RJ Haywood in the 42. Up to 5th, and it looks like Dusty in the 16 car, or the 14 car rather, up to 6th. Ooh, a little bit of contact made there. Haywood got pushed into the wall by Dusty. Timac went very low that time just to try to avoid it. And that was another car up in the outside wall there. That was Dusty. That's the view Timac's got. Humpy in the 43 car takes the early lead. Ooh. JCN in the 99 car to chase it up the track there. Trouble for You and Caleb Starr battling side by side for 2nd and 3rd. It's a good race here in the early going at Richmond International Raceway. You might be wondering what the NOSSCAR Sportsman Series is. There are 5 different B-Division NOSSCAR leagues that are hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. The Sportsman Series is for all new drivers or drivers with no wins yet in any of the other 4 B-Division NOSSCAR leagues. Therefore, there's a lot of talented drivers with no wins yet that are going to be able to shine and let their talent show a little bit here in this Sportsman Series. They'll be facing drivers with the same experience level as them, and they're all going to be able to compete for a championship, compete for race wins, and all get better as a whole, as a group, and then come back more competitive than ever for the 6th season of the NOSSCAR X2 Series or the 2nd season of the Milner Cup Series. Both start in mid-December. The NOSSCAR Sportsman Series starts Friday, November 10th. The NOSSCAR Draft Series, which is Daytona and Talladega races only, starts Saturday, November 11th. And then Sunday, November 12th, the NOSSCAR Endurance Series begins. 100% distance races, setups on, whole lot of fun. For more information, go to www.nosscar.com, or you can go ahead and search NOSSCAR Series on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find our social media accounts. Give us a like or a subscribe or a comment or a follow, and we will do the same right back. And Caleb Starr in the 95 got hooked into the wall by Timac. That wasn't good. That was a battle for 2nd, and they're both trying to chase down the 43 car of Humpy. But remember, Timac in the 24 car, Caleb Starr in the 95, Trouble for You in the number 10, they are former winners in the X2 Series and the Milner Cup Series. Therefore, they are not eligible for the Sportsman Series. And they're out here just simply trying to set the bar for these Sportsman Series drivers, let them know maybe where they should be running. But yes, guys, as of right now, it's Humpy in the 43 car with the race lead. It's a very short race here at Richmond. The Sportsman Series races are only 10% distance of a real-life cup race. So it's kind of like going to the local Saturday night oval track, the short track, and watching a heat race, for example. And now Dusty is catching Trouble for You. That's going to be a battle for 3rd and 4th here in a moment. Dusty is a Sportsman Series driver in that 14 car. In the official Grand Theft Auto 5 NASCAR Series, Dusty is one of the most successful all-time drivers there. And we saw the 99 car of JCN spun out there on the front straightaway. He was pointing in the wrong direction, and everybody was able to get by clean. And it looks like Timac's running down Humpy a little bit, but this is a preseason Sportsman Series race, and Timac's not even eligible for the Sportsman Series, so I'm sure he's not out there trying to press as hard as he can. Or is he? Is he trying to give Humpy a run for his money? He might be hoping that Humpy may have worn his tires out a little bit, because Humpy was... He got away from that big gaggle of cars, and he was able to get quite a bit of gap, quite a bit of distance on the rest of the field, and maybe burned up the rubber on those tires doing so, but it still doesn't really look like it. The 43 car, your race leader. These preseason races are just simply, they're hosted simply to give the new drivers to the NASCAR 15 video game a chance to practice in a racing environment with the competitors that they're going to have to face, but without it being official quite yet. Give them a chance to kind of practice and get comfortable and adjusted to their race cars. There's a lot of driver and car swaps actually after this past season in the X2 Series. Man Anger is going to be driving the number 17, Tyler Scott number 16, Just Ken drives the number 78 now, Jay Tizzle drives the 18 now, Flacco drives the 32, Dusty drives the 14, Herbie drives the 55, Twitch Whiskers drives the 48. A lot of changes. And it's mostly got to do with attendance, guys. If any of the drivers have registered a competitive car, a popular competitive car, and they just simply stop showing up to the races, then once every month or so we reevaluate the list and we free up those race cars so that way the loyal drivers can select a competitive race car. And the 43 car is being reeled in a little bit here by the 24, and it kind of looks like Humpy's going to catch lap traffic before the end of this preseason race. If you're just joining us now, Humpy in the 43 car is your race leader, Timac in second, Trouble for You in third in the 10 car. In fourth is Dusty in the 14. This is a preseason NOSSCAR Sportsman Series race. And it actually appears that the race has been concluded, guys. This was preseason NOSSCAR Sportsman Series action here at Richmond International Raceway. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. We do have more preseason Sportsman Series races before it all begins. Head over to www.nosscar.com for more information on how to sign up and become a B-Division NOSSCAR driver. All 5 B-Division NOSSCAR leagues are hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console.